Heut lassen wir die Affen wieder raus, Affen wieder raus, Affen wieder raus. Heut toben wir uns einmal richtig aus, nehmen einen Affen mit nach Haus.
Hello people, and welcome to German Pronunciation, Lesson 3. Today we're going to talk about the German as in the words ich, mich, dich, and we're also going to talk about the two ways of saying the German sentence I love you. There's ich liebe dich and there's ich hab dich lieb. And there's a difference between the two. And if you go to Germany, you should really know the difference because you really shouldn't say ich liebe dich very often at all, hardly ever. And you shouldn't even really say ich hab dich lieb very often either. So we're going to talk about that difference. It's kind of a cultural difference after we talk about how to pronounce the sh, because that's primarily what this lesson should be about, pronunciation. So let me try to explain to you how we make the sound ich. It's actually not very hard. A lot of people have a hard time with it. A lot of people say like ich or ich, like ich, or oh, the dreaded ish. I hate it when people say ish, ish. Oh, that's my biggest pet peeve. But the sound isn't that hard to make really because we have the same sound in English, believe it or not. The way we can make it is by whispering the word yes. Just close your eyes for a minute and whisper the word yes with me. Yes. 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 So the initial that is almost exactly the same kind of sound that you want to make for German. So you just want to close your eyes, just close your eyes for a minute, whisper yes again, and try to pay attention to the way that your mouth is positioned, like the way your jaw is positioned, and the way that your tongue is positioned within your mouth. Yes. Yes. And then with that same kind of positioning in mind, try to say the German word ich. 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 And now we'll try dich. Dich. See, it's not that hard. It's really not hard at all. Very, very simple. Okay, so let's talk about the different ways that we can say I love you in German. The very first thing that you should keep in mind as an American is that I love you in the German language is something that you say pretty rarely as compared to how often we say it in America. In America, we throw around I love you kind of like it's nothing. Like we'll be just on the telephone with a girlfriend or just with any one of your friends. Girls do it more than guys do, I guess, here. We'll just be like, oh, love you, bye. And we say love you, oh, love you. And Germans really don't do that. They only say I love you if they really mean it. And it's something that's really special to them and something that's close to their hearts. So you have to be really selective when you say this. And so there are a couple ways you can say it in German actually. There's, first of all, ich liebe dich. And you only say this to your partner or someone that you like in a romantic way. You don't say this, like if you're an au pair, you don't say this to kids. You don't say this to family really, I don't think. That's more of a romantic thing. Ich liebe dich. And then there's also another way you say I love you, which is ich hab dich lieb. Ich hab dich lieb. And parents say this to children and children to parents, or friends can say this if you're really, really close friends. But I really don't think that Germans say that very often at all. When I lived in Germany for 6 months, and I never heard that except for once. And it was a child said that to their parent on the S-Bahn one day. And it was towards the end of my trip. I'd been there for, I had probably been there for 5 months, and I was just thinking that day, you know what? Germans never say I love you. I haven't heard ich liebe dich or ich hab dich lieb one time since I've been here. And then so I was thinking this, and probably half an hour later I was on the S-Bahn. And I heard a little kid say, oh, Mama, ich hab dich lieb. Ich hab dich lieb, Mama. I thought, yes, Yes, Germans aren't loveless. They do say it sometimes, but it's very rare. Germans just don't say that very often. Like even friends, it's not like it is in America where we just toss around "I love you" like it's nothing. In Germany, it's something that's important, and it's something that when they say it, they mean it, and it comes from their heart. So it's really special, I think. Anyway, okay, I guess we've had enough practice for one day. So until next time.
Lass knacken, amigo, lass knacken. Die Hühner sind gesattelt.